Hey guys, welcome back to the Pettit Life. Me and Dad are heading down to the Redneck Rumble down in Lebanon, Tennessee. It is a pre-1968 car and bike show. Would be similar to Beatersville in the industrial district of Louisville, if you've ever been to that. So we've been a few years ago, but it's been a minute. But our family's been involved in cars and hot rodding and stuff like that since there were cars around. So we're into pretty much all that stuff. I know mostly what we put on this channel is dirt track racing, but we also, like, my brother builds hot rods for a living now, and Dad has a, what year's that Nova?
63.
Has a 63 Nova gasser that he's building right now. And when I got back from overseas, I built an 85 Dodge D100 shop truck with a 440 Magnum in it. So this kind of stuff's in our wheelhouse too. But anyway, we'll get you guys some pictures and some footage and stuff like that, so that maybe if you're in the area, and I think they have this twice a year, don't they, Dad, still? Yeah. There's a fall and a spring show, kind of like the Rod Run down in Pigeon Forge, where they do it twice a year.
I went down to the Rod Run yesterday.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll get you guys some pictures and some footage and some stuff like that. So anyway, see y'all in a little bit. Hey, this is Jason.
Hey, it's Jada, and welcome to the Pettit Life.
Well, guys, we made it down here. I forgot to mention in the intro that Jada's not with us today. She had to work. So, but anyway, here we are down here at the Redneck Rumble. We'll get some pictures and some video, and I'll voice over some of the pictures and stuff like that, kind of let y'all see what's going on. I've never seen a 55 this color combination before. This thing is beautiful. This is a 46 Federal truck that they've turned into a car hauler. That thing is sick. This is a 1940 Diamond T truck that they've done the same thing with. They turned it into a car hauler. Pretty cool. Notice the Diamond T mirrors they made for it. Pretty neat. This is like a rat rod, like bread truck they made out of a Diamond T. It's pretty neat. I like these rat rods when they put them together right. Like there has to be a theme with it where it all kind of flows together. Not just a bunch of jumbled up garbage. And this one they've done a good job with. This is a clean looking Pontiac Catalina. Got a roadster built out of a coffin right here. That's pretty neat. Must be a new trend putting off-road wheels and tires on rat rods. I'm not crazy about that. However, the build is pretty clean. I love this 60s Chevy right here. The old school camper top, classic wheels, and the patina. That's a good look. Check out this 50s International truck with the curb feelers on it. You don't see that a whole lot anymore. Well, there's the first gasser we've seen so far, 55 Chevy. I love these things. This one here is a masterpiece. I love that gold on it. Yeah, this one's done right. Another 55. This here is Ethel. I dig Ethel. Another 60s, mid-60s Chevy truck. But I just love these things. This one's got a good theme to it. This 67 Chevy pickup's pretty nice too. I love the orange and white accents. You got this old Roadmaster bicycle in the back. Everybody knows me, knows I'm a sucker for cycling too, especially antique bikes and stuff, but nice clean truck. This is a nice build, hired gun. That thing's awesome. This is the first one I've seen like this, lowered on bags probably with a work bed on it, like a nappy type work bed. I like it. Pretty cool. This Nova station wagon, Dad said it's about a 63 or 4. That thing is clean as a pin. Very nice. So this is probably the gnarliest Volkswagen bus I've ever seen.
Wild ride there.
Check out, they've tucked in a nice small block Chevy in this unit. That's pretty cool. I like it. Everybody that knows me knows I love the Tri-5 Chevrolets and stuff like that, but I love when people do stuff that not everybody else does, like this 55 Buick. This thing is cool. Got the classic made modern theme. Yep, that's wild. It's got an LS in it, but it's got the Holly Sniper stuff on it, so pretty wild. I'm glad to see people put these things up in the air sometimes still instead of on the ground all the time. This one's called Monstrosity, and that's definitely what it is. 67 Ford. Found another Ethel. This one's Evil Ethel. Nice build. This thing here is a work of art for sure. I just love these shop trucks like this. It's a 40 or 41 Chevrolet truck made into a shop truck. I love it. That's why I built one myself back a few years back. And here's a few pics of the 85 Dodge that I built whenever I got back from overseas. They told me I needed to find a project, something to keep me busy. Not sure they meant this, but this is what I did. So anyway, here you go. Love this truck. 1960 Plymouth Fury. I love the lines on this thing. This big fin on the back and stuff. That's the same car that Christine was. If you guys have ever seen that movie where the possessed car tries to take everybody out, it was a Plymouth Fury. This is an International Scout. My dad had several of these while I was growing up. Yeah, his first real job, I guess, not working in Papa's shop and on the farm, was working at an international dealership. But yeah, these old Scouts are tough, man. That's actually what I learned to drive in when I was little, believe it or not. He'd take us out on a gravel road and he'd set me in his lap and put it in drive, and I'd try to learn how to steer around and stuff and get the concept of it. So when I see something like this, it brings back some pretty good memories. This early 70s Dodge is pretty neat. I love those colors on it. This is the first GTO wagon I've ever seen. I love the 66 GTOs myself. Dad said it's probably a clone, but yeah, it's still pretty neat. By clone, he meant it's actually probably a Tempest that somebody has put GTO badging on. Just to clear that up, but yeah, It's still a beautiful car. Well, this beautiful Cadillac is called the Voodoo DeVille. I love these big old cars like this with the body lines and stuff. It's just kind of sinister. There's the back of it with the hydraulics and stereo system and all that. It's a 62 or 3 Ford Falcon here. They make a lot of gassers out of these things too. Actually, my brother's got one that he's gonna turn into a gasser. Beautiful. This is actually the color Dad's Nova is going to be when he gets it done. Yeah, it has gasser. I'll probably plug some pictures in here maybe of that if I don't forget when we get back home. But beautiful car. Here's some pictures of that Nova gasser that my dad's building. Hopefully it'll be done before too long, and maybe we can get this thing out to this show or some others before too long. Here's a 65 Ford gasser truck. It's beautiful. That's a pretty wild looking radio flyer wagon. People that don't know, like little kids or something maybe that haven't seen one before, that's what that radio flyer wagon back there with the dragster tire on the back of it started out life as. This is the pickled pinto gasser. I've never seen a pinto gasser before. That's pretty neat. I like it. I made it on the cover of Grease Monkey magazine. Pierre there's his phone number if anybody wants something like this built in the North Georgia, southwestern Tennessee area. He can hook you up. He built the Pinto and that van I just showed. Alright, so the same guy that built that Pinto built this Chevy conversion van. This thing is pretty wild. Got the disco ball, a little RC version of it. And back there's where the magic happens. That's pretty neat. Look coming here. That's a unique creation. Sharp looking truck too here on bags. Pretty truck. Sounds good too. Another cool looking gasser truck. Faded Glory. I like the trucks too. Another beautiful Cadillac. I just love how sinister these things look. It just looks mean, but beautiful at the same time. Here's another one of them. Check out the interior on this one. I just love these things. I may have to get one day. This one's a 66. It's a beautiful 66 Nova wagon with some patina here. I love it. Okay. Dad said the Nomad was a 2-door. I know enough to be dangerous about some of this stuff as far as these years and things like that. But luckily I got him around to get me straightened out on most of the rest of it. That thing's beautiful. A little Plymouth Valiant Signet. Beautiful. This is awesome. Look what the door says. Ralph's Lamp Repairs, Cleveland, Ohio. Shoot your eye out. Pretty cool. 68 or 9 Ford Galaxy wagon. I think so. That's wild. It's got a 429 engine in it. Got the beads on the seats and everything. Complete with a skull and crossbones dash pad. Awesome. It's a beauty. Still can't beat the classic hot rod. I don't care who you are. It's probably about a 32 Ford or something. Right around that area. Just gorgeous. I wasn't far off. She's 1930. Gorgeous. This is neat. That's a Chevy Corvair truck. Heck, I can put my lawnmower right up in that sucker and go right to work. Just about. That's pretty neat. I doubt there were professional lawn mowing services back when this was made, but if there were, you could use that thing for a work truck. Pretty neat. Looky here, come on. Dodge Coronet. Thing is nasty. Love it. That's a cool custom bike. Yamaha engine in it. I haven't seen a whole lot of bikes on this one. That one's pretty neat. All right, so some of y'all may or may not know this, but this thing on this Nova here is like an air conditioner thing. You put ice in that thing and turn it on, it'll blow cool air down in there. Pretty neat. On this Chevy too. There's a cool old rat rod school bus with a combination turbo engine in it. I said combination, I meant compound. Pretty wild. There's what she looks like inside. Still got some seats. Take some people for a pretty adventurous ride. Pretty wild unit. Well, Dad, what'd you think about the Redneck Rumble?
It was a good one. There's always a variety of different stuff to look at, and a lot of good craftsmanship. Some not so good, but
yeah,
just it's all good and interesting to look at and see what they've done.
That's a neat thing about vehicles. You can customize it and make it whatever you want to suit yourself. And then sometimes other people think it's cool.
Yeah, everybody likes something different.
Yeah. I don't think there was as many cars here as there were when I was here the last time, 6 or 7 years ago, but it's probably the way it is with everything right now.
I think the economy is hurting it all.
Recovering from all that stuff. But anyway, it was still a good trip down here, and glad we did it.
Anytime we're together doing something automotive, it's great.
Yeah, wish Jada could have made it, but she had to work today. So, but anyway, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't miss that content.
As always, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for our next big adventure. Like, share, and subscribe to get that content.